Subscribe guys. It was a typical evening during Ramadan when the peaceful atmosphere of a local mosque in Toronto was disturbed by an unexpected visitor. The mosque, known for its quiet, spiritual aura during the holy month, suddenly buzzed with whispers as Keanu Reeves, the beloved actor known for his roles in The Matrix and John Wick, stepped through the doors. Dressed casually in a simple grey hoodie and dark jeans, Keanu's humble appearance blended seamlessly with the mosque's serene surroundings. His arrival was quiet, yet unmistakable. The members of the mosque, many of whom recognized the actor, could not help but feel a sense of awe and surprise. Why would Keanu Reeves, the Hollywood star, visit a mosque during Ramadan? Keanu's presence at the mosque wasn't for publicity or fame. His reason was deeply rooted in respect and understanding. He had long been known for his humility and kindness, but this visit was something different. The actor had developed a genuine interest in learning more about different cultures, religions, and their traditions. Ramadan, a sacred time of fasting, prayer, and reflection for Muslims, had always intrigued him. That evening, he arrived just before iftar, the time when Muslims break their fast. With a quiet smile, Keanu politely asked if he could join the community for the evening prayers and the shared meal. The mosque's leaders, initially taken aback by the request, graciously welcomed him, seeing the sincerity in his eyes. As the call to prayer echoed through the mosque, Keanu stood side by side with the worshippers, bowing in unison as the imam led the congregation. It was a moment of unity and peace, a moment that transcended fame and fortune. Keanu's respect for the tradition was evident in every movement, as he blended seamlessly with the group. When the time for iftar arrived, the community gathered around the large tables filled with dates, water, and a variety of traditional dishes. Keanu, sitting among the families, showed no sign of superiority. He was simply another person breaking bread with strangers, sharing in the spirit of Ramadan. He didn't stand out, yet he stood out in the most beautiful way. His smile was warm and his gestures of gratitude for the meal were genuine. For those who knew him, it was another reminder of his extraordinary character. It wasn't the act of dining with others that moved people, it was the humility he displayed in a setting where many might expect him to be distant or aloof. After the meal, as the evening prayers concluded, Keanu stayed behind to talk with some of the community members. They gathered in small circles, exchanging stories and thoughts. The actor, usually known for his quiet and introspective nature, asked thoughtful questions about Ramadan and the significance of fasting. One member of the mosque shared that Ramadan is not only about abstaining from food but also about developing empathy, kindness, and a deep connection with God. Keanu, listening intently, nodded thoughtfully. He shared his own reflections on how important it was to find peace and stillness in today's fast-paced world. What struck me the most, Keanu said, was how you all support each other. That's a rare and beautiful thing. It's something we all need, no matter where we come from. His words resonated deeply with those around him. It was clear that Keanu had not only come to witness a tradition but to embrace its values and learn from them. The humility, love, and sense of belonging he felt in that moment was not something that could be scripted, it was real. As the evening came to a close, Keanu stood up to leave, but not before expressing his deep gratitude for the experience. He thanked the imam, the volunteers, and everyone who had welcomed him with open arms. The mosque's community members were still in awe of his humility, how someone with such a high profile could walk among them so genuinely, without a hint of ego or pretense. Before he left, Keanu shared a few final words. "It's been an honor to be here. You've taught me more than I can put into words. I hope the world can learn from the unity and kindness I've seen tonight." As Keanu walked out into the cool night air, the people inside the mosque could not help but reflect on what had just happened. It wasn't just about the star who had come to visit. It was about how he had taken the time to immerse himself in the spirit of Ramadan, something that would leave a lasting impact on everyone present. Keanu's visit wasn't just a moment in time, it was a beautiful reminder that no matter who you are, the heart of humanity lies in kindness, humility, and the willingness to connect with others. His humble gesture would be remembered for years to come. In the weeks following Keanu's visit, news of his gesture began to spread beyond the mosque's walls. It wasn't just a Hollywood actor visiting a place of worship, it was a reminder of the importance of community, humility, and compassion. People from different walks of life shared the story, inspired by the simple yet powerful example Keanu had set. The local community saw a noticeable shift. More people started to visit the mosque, curious to learn about the values Keanu had expressed. Conversations about kindness, respect, and the shared humanity of all people became more frequent. It wasn't just about Ramadan anymore, it was about fostering understanding and empathy for one another, regardless of differences. In a small, quiet corner of the world, Keanu Reeves had sparked a ripple of change, a ripple that would continue to affect the hearts of those who were touched by his humble visit. And for Keanu, it wasn't about the headlines or the fame. It was about connecting with others, learning from their experiences, and embracing the shared bonds that unite us all. His visit to the mosque had reminded everyone that kindness, no matter how small or humble, has the power to change lives. As the months passed, the memory of Keanu's visit to the mosque continued to inspire both the local community and the people he had met that night. One such person was Ahmed, a young man who had shared an insightful conversation with Keanu about the importance of reflection and empathy in today's world. Inspired by the actor's genuine humility, Ahmed reached out to Keanu, sending a simple message of thanks for the kindness he had shown during his visit. To everyone's surprise, Keanu responded. Not only did he express gratitude for the message, but he also invited Ahmed for a coffee when he was next in town. This unexpected gesture sparked a unique friendship between the two. Their conversations grew deeper, with Ahmed sharing more about his own experiences in the mosque, and Keanu opening up about his journey in Hollywood and his ongoing quest for peace and understanding. The friendship between Keanu and Ahmed soon became a symbol of how acts of kindness can transcend cultural and religious boundaries. They became regular visitors at the mosque, with Keanu often attending prayer sessions when in town, blending in quietly with the community. Keanu's relationship with Ahmed wasn't just about learning from one another, it was about genuine connection. It became clear that the humble actor had found a new family, one that embraced him not as a celebrity, but as a fellow human being seeking wisdom, peace, and belonging. Years later, the impact of Keanu's visit continued to resonate in the community. The mosque, which had once been a quiet, humble space for worship, had become a symbol of unity and understanding. People from all walks of life came to visit, eager to learn more about the teachings of Ramadan and the shared values that had brought Keanu to that place. It had sparked more interfaith dialogue, with the mosque hosting events where people from different religious backgrounds could come together to share stories, experiences, and meals. One day, during the annual Ramadan after dinner, something unexpected happened. Keanu was invited to be a guest speaker at the event, a true full-circle moment from his humble visit years before. As he stepped up to the podium, the room fell silent, waiting for his words. With his trademark humility, Keanu began by saying, "When I first walked into this mosque, I had no idea what to expect. What I found was not just a place of worship, but a community that opened its arms to me, shared its faith, and taught me more than I could have ever imagined." He paused, looking around the room filled with people from various backgrounds. "What I've learned from all of you is that true strength lies in our ability to connect, to understand one another, and to show kindness without expecting anything in return. That is the power of human connection, and I am grateful for the opportunity to have experienced it here." The room erupted in applause, not for the celebrity standing before them, but for the message of love, empathy, and togetherness he had shared. Keanu had come full circle, not just as a visitor, but as a member of the community, a reminder that sometimes the simplest gestures can have the greatest impact. As the years went by, Keanu Reeves' visit to the mosque during Ramadan became more than just a story, it became a legacy. It wasn't about the actor or his fame, it was about the message that remained. The kindness, humility, and genuine effort to learn and connect had left an indelible mark on everyone who had witnessed it. His actions reminded the world that true greatness lies in humility, and that even the smallest gesture of respect can build bridges between people of all backgrounds. Keanu continued to support the mosque, often visiting during Ramadan and participating in community activities. He never sought attention or recognition for his involvement, and instead focused on the meaningful connections he had formed. He had learned, through his experience, that fame could be fleeting, but the bonds built on understanding, kindness, and respect were timeless. The mosque, with its open doors and inclusive spirit, became a beacon for people from around the world, all eager to embrace the values Keanu had come to appreciate so deeply. As more and more people visited to experience the same hospitality and warmth he had felt, the impact of that one humble gesture expanded far beyond the walls of the mosque. In the end, Keanu's visit was not a fleeting moment of goodwill, it was a turning point. It reminded the world that when we let go of our differences and embrace each other with open hearts, we create a better, more compassionate world. Keanu Reeves, the actor who had once seemed so far removed from the daily lives of ordinary people, had shown us all how simple acts of humility can change the course of our lives, and the world's.